Hello and welcome back to another video. This time I will be taking photos of this wonderful horsebox here, and it's been converted into like a van life van by one of my uni friends called Anya. I photographed her before on my 4x5 when I done my first ever 4x5 video, and back then we said we should do a proper nice portrait shoot with the van and her boyfriend and her little dog Nelly. So that's what we're doing today. I've got my 4x5, I've got my GFX, and I also have my brand new camera, my Mamiya RB67, which I am very excited to use. So yeah, welcome to my van life on film video. It looks like it's going to rain actually, so that's pretty bad. So just to give you a bit of context, Anya and Jimmy run this brand called Treehouse Goods, where they basically just make loads of stuff out of wood, such as bowls, cups, chopping boards and other kitchen supplies, and they run it all out of a workshop that they have, and they're basically like staying in between the workshop and their van. Like the van is where they sleep and stuff like that, but then the workshop also has like a kitchen and like a little living room area, as well as the workshop, which is just such a cool idea. And basically that's why we're here, to document like their way of living, because it isn't exactly considered normal, but it's really cool. Like it's actually so cool to see this, and I just love the idea. So yeah, that's the context as to why we are even here in the first place. And the reason why we're here at this time is because Ricardo, one of our classmates at uni, is doing a multimedia piece on Anya and her alternative way of living, and once he mentioned it to me, I realised how good of an opportunity it would be for me to actually get those photos that me and Anya said about ages ago. So that's why we're here now, and it's just like the perfect time as well, because now the van is a bit more complete, and also they have Nelly, so like that's like an extra nice bit to the photos, just a really cute dog. So the original plan was to move the van into a better location so we can get some nicer compositions in just like a nicer environment, but once Jimmy tried to start the van, something just went wrong and it just wouldn't start. I can't remember exactly what they said, but I'm pretty sure it was something to do with a leak and then something like electrical blowing. So yeah, they were trying to sort that out, and in the meantime me and Jen were keeping Nelly company by playing fetch with her. So I got some videos of that and I got some photos, so yeah, you can see those. At this point, Ricardo was just finishing up all of his stuff, so he was getting some photos of Anya, Jimmy and Nelly outside the van, and he was also just getting some footage of the van itself and them, and once he was done, it was my turn to get my photos and do my stuff. So Ricardo is currently taking photos. We've had some issues, the van has just decided to not start, so sort of just sat here hoping that the composition is good enough. Hey, that's me. Taryn's pictures, hey. Yeah, so someone called me Taryn's pictures in McDonald's, and I felt really awkward. I hated it. I was just dying the whole time. Look at the dog! Look at the dog! Wait, hold on. Nelly, what do you think of this? Look how good that is, my mic just there. Alright, I have to focus a second. This is very difficult. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Give me a second. 3, 2, 1. Nelly! Yeah, that's why I was like, if it's not too much hassle. Alright, yeah, that'll do, just there. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to get a reverse. So Anya, you look at me, and then Jimmy, you look away. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Yeah. Alright, and I want to get basically same sort of thing, but I want this door closed and then just go through the window, give it a good slam. Oh god.
What do you want, like smiles or like?
It's really up to you. I like the photo to feel natural to you, so whatever you want to do. If you just want to smile, if you just want to sit there, if you want to be completely deadpan like I usually am, then it's completely up to you.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. There we go. Right, I'm trying to think of anything else. I think I want to do the rest on my other cameras because, yeah. So I'm going to do the RB because I'm excited to use that one. So, how well does this work as a mic? It's not very good when I need to do that or when I need to look over here. For just like here, that is actually perfect. So if I just look at you, nice sneeze. Oh god, you just exploded then. 125. Okay. Right, yeah, if you could just look at me a second. Right, 3, 2. Oh wait, hold on. Need to turn off the thing in a second. Wait. Right, 3, 2, 1. What the fuck? Oh wait. Okay. Sorry, I'm not used to it. Oh god, this is wobbly. Ugh. There we go. It's so difficult. Right. 3, 2, 1. There we go. And I've got 2 photos I can take. While Jen was doing an amazing job recording all of the footage for this video, she did really mess up on this bit and just didn't record any footage of me actually taking photos with my 4x5, so I'm just going to have to jump in here and talk over the footage while just basically telling you about the photos. So my first photo that I got was of the interior of the van. I thought it would just make like quite a nice photo where I can use some movements and just have a bit of a different photo compared to what I usually do. So with this one, I basically use a lot of swing and ended up taking a photo of these like dried out plants that were on the dashboard. I was hoping to get all of the dashboard in focus, but as you can see, I somehow didn't do that even though it did look like it from the camera, so I guess it's just either my eyes or I messed up some way, I'm not entirely sure. But the second photo I took was basically the same as one of my GFX, on the RB67, where I had Anya, Jimmy and Nelly outside the van. And on this one as well, I tried to use some swing to get it so the front of the van was in focus as well as them. But in the photo, it didn't necessarily look like that. It just sort of looked like I've missed focus a little bit. So I'm going to try and avoid swing from now on because I'm just not having any luck with it whatsoever. So for my last 2 photos, I wanted to get some individual portraits of Anya and Jimmy by themselves. And first up was Anya, and she wanted Nelly in the photo. So I basically just posed her in front of the van, focused. I tried to use a little bit of tilt to sort of like fake the depth of field a bit more, but because Nelly was at her feet and I wanted Nelly in the focus, I couldn't really do as much as I was hoping to. But I still really like this photo, and I think it actually is probably my favourite photo of the day. It has a very Wes Anderson feel to it. I like perfectly hit focus, and yeah, it's just one of my favourite photos I've taken on 4x5 so far. So then it was Jimmy's turn to get his photo done, and I put him in the same spot as Anya was, used a little bit of tilt, focused, and then took the photo. But sadly, I think I used a bit too much tilt, or I must have missed focus because he's not exactly very sharp. It's not like I've misfocused, but he's just not very sharp. So yeah, those were my last 2 photos from the shoot, and you can now go back to like present day or past me, whatever it is. So that is the end of this video. I've had lots of fun, especially shooting my 4x5 photos, and I also really enjoyed taking photos with my RB. I'm not sure how these film photos are going to turn out, but my GFX photos turned out really well, so I'm really happy with those ones. But I'm about to go to uni to develop them, so I'll see how they are in a little bit. So yeah, that's the end of this video. See you in the next one. Goodbye.